I'm Renee Sferrazza, your sommelier, here to put amazing wine in your glass. And these are my liquid pleasures. Did you know that summer wine pairings are different than winter ones? When it comes to matching food and wine, temperature and mood really do matter, which means that winter wine pairings might not hit the same in the summer. So I'm going to be taking you through 3 different wine pairing tips to get into all of this food and wine pairing with 2 really great bottles, the Wakefield Estate Shiraz and the Wakefield Estate Chardonnay. Now let's get into some details on Wakefield. It's a family-run winery in South Australia's Clare Valley region, and they started their winery in 1969. You know, the unique thing about them is that they came to this region for its wonderful, cool climates and really great soils, but it was also founded on an ancient seabed. This was confirmed when they built a dam and found fossilized seahorses, which ended up becoming the emblem on their bottle. Now they farm over 500 hectares in Clare Valley and the Limestone Coast, and they bring out this wonderful Australian terroir with Mediterranean touches and maritime breezes showcased in each wine. Now let's get into some food and wine pairing, diving into my very first tip, which is bridging ingredients. So let's start off with the wine. We have the Wakefield Estate Chardonnay, brings together Clare Valley and the Limestone Coast, and is also aged for a little bit in French barrels. On the aromas, you get this wonderful Meyer lemon, a little bit of orchard fruits, pomaceous and pear notes in there too. A little bit of vanilla and that toasted vibe. On the palate, that freshness carries that almost warm lemon quality to it, and that acidity. You get great lift and finesse. This is what I have in the wine, so now let's look towards the dish that I'm bringing it with. This is an Atlantic grilled salmon. It's been done with a lemon sauce, and there's also a salad with a lemon vinaigrette as well. That lemon matches those lemon notes in the wine so perfectly. This is what I'm talking about when we want to bridge ingredients. You get that citrus explosion with that bite. Going back into the wine, it's a perfect pairing. Now let's talk about where these wines come from, because it's quite unique. We're bringing 2 terroirs together. There's the Clare Valley with its altitude, history, and patchwork of soils. This is a region that has a great diurnal shift, so hotter days and cooler nights, bringing a lot of elegance and really great balance into the grapes. There's also the Limestone Coast that's part of making this wine. It's second terroir, and this is a completely different perspective. We are right by the ocean. There's beautiful maritime breezes there and limestone-rich soils, which means we have finesse and freshness in these. These 2 different terroirs together, the Clare Valley and the Limestone Coast, really showcase South Australia in every single glass. Are you ready for pairing tip number 2? This is all about matching the weights of wine and the weights of food. Now, lighter food goes with lighter wines, and heavier foods goes with heavier wines. Now, this is where the Wakefield Estate Label Shiraz comes in. This is a really bold and big wine. It's done in American oak. When we get into the aromas, you get these blueberry, plum, kind of toasty, really fabulous aromas in there. And you can tell it's a really captivating wine. It's got a lot going on. On the palate, you really see where the Clare Valley and Limestone Coast comes together. While it hits really boldly on the palate, it also has this wonderful finesse in the finish, making it a fabulous pairing for this grilled, barbecued burger. There is a little bit of jalapeno on here, as well as some caramelized onions, which go really great with a wine like this. Rich, creamy, filled with flavor, and perfect for this wine. I love a pairing like this. Another thing we all care about is that Wakefield is deeply concerned about sustainability and environmental protection. They are managing their waste, conserving water, and also protecting biodiversity. These are their goals now and into the future. So there's a lot of sustainability in every glass. Now I have to show you guys my final third wine pairing tip. Can you guess what it's going to be? If you guessed that my last and final tip would be about using the acidity and tannins in wine to cut through the richness and fattiness of foods, then you're a wine expert just like me. If not, let me fill you in on this great pairing tip. Acidity in white wines and tannins in red wines are part of the core structure of these two wine styles, and they can both be used to cut through the richness and fattiness of these two dishes. What they do is they prepare your palate for the very next bite and create harmony in the pairing overall. And I have to add one little caveat to this as well. You really want to make sure that your wine is also at the right temperature to experience these fully. And Wakefield has you covered for that. They have a temperature gauge at the back of every single bottle. So there you have it. These were my 3 food and wine pairing tips to create harmony with any match that you make. Don't forget to bridge ingredients, match weights, and play with acidity and tannin to counteract some richness. These are all very intentional pairings, and you can do them too because of the relationship between how food and wine works together. Now, there are no strict rules in pairing, but those relationships are core to that, and I know that you can do the same. So with that in mind, I would love to hear what you would like to pair with the Wakefield Estate Chardonnay or the Wakefield Estate Shiraz. Just let me know right down below in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for the next video. Cheers!